Welcome to Professor Genki's Mind Over Murder! Brought to you in part by everybody's favorite alien overlord, Sinyak.
That's right, folks. The maven of mascot mayhem has teamed up with the conqueror of countless galaxies to create an all-new Genki experience.
As folks at home know, by exploiting weaknesses in Sinyak's meticulously crafted simulation, our contestant has gained the power of telekinesis. But they will have to master the power of the mind to complete the challenges ahead of them today.
I can now see why the professor was so eager to join forces with Sinyak. This should make for an interesting addition to the Genki family of games.
Right you are, Bobby. So let's meet our contestant, the winner of Genki Bowl 7, and our favorite contestant, the President of the United States.
Or whatever bits are still floating around in space, right, Zach?
Too soon, Bobby. Too soon. Let's get to the action. So, Bobby, how do you think the addition of superpowers is going to affect the game?
The submachine gun is a fine example, but nothing compares to the unlocked potential of the human animal. Super speed, super jump, and moving things around with the power of your mind. I'm expecting high action and lots of flailing bodies.
Makes you wish you had superpowers, doesn't it, Bobby?
I'm just happy not to be stuck in a vat full of foul-smelling nutrient milk, reliving my worst fears for all on the earth.
And that's it for our
Excellent job by our contestants.
Welcome back, Genki fans, to another round of telekinetic tomfoolery, where it truly is mind over murder.
Right you are, Zach, and here with us again today is the unstoppable force, leader of the free world, the President of the United States.
And what a perfect contestant for the show, Bobby. So far, this is proving to be the perfect combination. An undefeated human with the abilities of an alien meeting the challenges of the mad professor and entertaining everyone in the galaxy. What more could our audience want?
Other than freedom from alien oppression, the reconstruction of their whole planet, and football on the television every Sunday,
Now, Bobby, you know we're not supposed to speak ill of our most benevolent overlord, Sinyak.
I'm sure Sinyak had a good reason for blowing up the Earth like he did.
Oh, good.
A very good reason, no doubt.
Let's check out how our contestant is doing, shall we?
So how do you think things are going for our contestant, Zach?
In this match, or life in general?
I was thinking the first, but now that you mention it, let's talk about the second.
Well, I imagine it's not easy for them knowing that they're responsible for the deaths of billions of people through their hubris and what will ultimately be an unsuccessful bid to overtake Sinyak.
My thoughts exactly. Bringing about the near extinction of the human race is a heavy load to carry.
It sure is.
I've been dirty, Zach.
We're just the pawns of a megalomaniacal alien overlord, Bobby. It's not our fault. Let's get back to the action. This is some championship-level mind over murder, Bobby.
I agree. The president sure is giving the folks at home one heck of a show.
contestant can't do, including outshining Zignac's own people with their own power.
Careful what you say there, Zach. Remember what happened to us both after your breakdown at the end of the last show.
The Wardens have very big hands, Bobby.
Yes, they do. I'm just glad to be able to sit down comfortably.
Oh, I hear you.
Like my 8th grade gym teacher used to say, pro is no joke.
Said that one. I hope our contestant is doing better than I am right now. Well, Bobby, seeing the president in action, it reminds me of the tales about the king.
I was thinking of the same thing, Zach. If only we had been around to see those matches firsthand.
Now, for those at home who haven't heard the stories, what they need to know that.
This was decades ago. Zignac had conquered a planet of warriors. Much like our contestant, one of them stood above the rest and challenged Zignac himself. Zignac had everything he had in hand, but the king just did not stop. Eventually, Zignac took his mind from his body and buried it deep in his own simulation. Ever since, the king has been looking to escape and get his revenge against the most benevolent overlord.
Well, let's hope we never see him again, huh, Bobby?
The king has probably driven himself insane by now. He was eventually locked away for so many years just himself.
I've had that dream, Bobby. It's cold and it's dark. It's lonely. It's so lonely.
There, Zach. Come on now. Come on.
Smashing performance by the contestant so far.
Smashing. I don't think I've heard you use that before.
Well, I'm trying something new. What do you think?
You know, I've always wanted an occasion. Jolly.
Oh, hello there. Little British, are you? That's a classic right there.
Hard to pull off with an American accent, though. Like trying to use bloody.
And arse. What is up with Americans using arse?
Yeah, arse never works. But I know people who use it all the time. I don't get it.
Well, some things are just mysteries, Bobby. I've been thinking, Bobby, have you seen the professor around much?
Not since the mass abduction and obliteration of the Earth, Zach.
I can't help but think he's watching over us from wherever he is, like a guardian angel.
A sick, sadistic, cat-headed guardian.
Or maybe he's hiding in the shadows with a baseball bat and a hand grenade just waiting for an opportunity to bash someone's head in and make them go boom!
A much more likely scenario, Zach.
Next time you should run.
That is what folks tune into this event for.
Absolutely. That and your stellar commentary, Zach.
Well, thanks, guy. You know, you're no slouch yourself, Bobby. I have always been impressed by your wordplay.
Well, you forced me to step up my game in order to keep up with you, Zach.
We're running out of things to say, aren't we?
We absolutely are, Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Driving would be easier with my glasses. Where are they?
Initiating self-defense protocol. That's right, line up for a whooping.
Professor Genki's Mind Over Murder!
Zack and I would like to thank Zinyak for his continued support of the show and for sparing our lives so we may continue to exalt his most highest glory. Good night, everybody.